Crazy. There we go.
All right.
Alright. Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to episode 5.
All right.
Hot at Pink House,
Stinky Pinky.
Hot pink.
Hot pink.
where
Hot pink.
we all got stinky pinkies.
But I
and
think the
stinky.
official is a Pinky Podcast.
All right.
Pinky podcast.
Not
What?
Stinky Pinky?
No.
Pinky,
Podcast.
just Pinky.
Pinky pod.
Pinky Pod.
Pinky Pod.
Pinky
I
Pod.
think the sneak,
That
the stink
Works.
The
The
sneak,
Pinky Pod.
The sneak with the stink is the one that kinks. And I don't apologize because that is the thinks. So, thank you for joining in
Could've
to
said
us
that's
today.
what I-
And I move.
I love that British rock
I move
band.
forward.
Stinks.
I move forward. And if I don't move forward, in my philosophy, you're moving backward. I have a problem with that. Okay. The problem with that is,
Okay.
oh my god.
Dude, we literally just fucking said we're not gonna do this. And you immediately went, that's all you can go to.
Let him finish. He was on the.
No, Kyle, I have a question. Whatever happened to your go-kart that your dad built you? The fucking one that was like a
That's a
rocket.
good question.
I saw that when you were a kid, and I remember it, and I never knew what happened to it.
Where is it?
You know, my dad sold it.
Really?
It's gone forever.
How much could he have sold that for?
Cheap.
Yeah, that was some
Yeah.
homebrew shit.
Sold
It,
some other
it wasn't about the money. It was just like somebody wanted it, and it was a friend of ours, and he gave it to
We
him.
could have used.
Did you not want it anymore, or did he not want you to have
No,
it?
no, I did not want it.
You could have driven that shit to work.
Yeah, you know, you pick and choose your infatuations, the things that you want.
I just made
What I
You
wanted.
could have been Kristen Stewart and Corbin Blue and catch that kid, but no.
Well, not this time, I guess. That's
Fair
all I
enough.
gotta say there. Okay. My dad sold it, so that's a shame.
Anything
Like my virginity.
happened super crazy to anybody today?
I just made $100 on a soccer game.
He did.
All right, tell us about that.
I bet $12 on Lyon to beat Manchester City, and they pretty much just did. It's 3-1 in the 87th minute.
Yeah, they're gonna win.
And I just won basically $100.
Quarterfinals.
So how do
of
you
the
make
Champions League.
$100 off $12?
I bet it online. What do you mean? I bet it.
You bet the under. They were the under or the over.
No, I just
So
bet
everyone was expecting Leon to lose, so Daniel bet against that.
So like what? Like multiple
Wow.
people bet against
I'll
your
pay
bet,
$12
and
for
you
that.
got it.
Yep.
That's a fun one.
Because they were the underdogs.
And if
Okay.
this same team continues to the finals, and if they win, Daniel could make a serious chunk of change.
Like how much?
It's like $700 if they make it to the.
I mean, that's pretty.
Cool.
Dude,
That's like
sweet.
free real estate, you know? It's just like, yeah.
So
fuck it.
if you bet it more, you would make more.
Oh yeah, if I bet like $100, I would make like $7,000.
Do you guys think?
What the?
Okay, here's
Yeah, I need to
here's.
get on that
crazy.
fucking.
Hey,
All right, here's the discussion.
ahead.
I just realized what we need to talk about. We need to talk about the fucking lottery. Do you guys feel like it has a very important part of society, like betting and things like that, or do you think it actually?
Apparently it's been down.
Do we just
hill
go
right now.
thumbs down or thumbs up for the lottery?
Well,
'Cause I'm
no one
down-
listening
thumbs
can
up.
see your thumbs up, Kyle.
Well, but I'll say it. Thumbs up. Gabe.
I think so.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
The lottery is
Okay,
a,
so that is 4 to 5.
4 to 1.
4 to 1.
Yeah,
4 to 1.
with me
thumbs
being
up.
the only thumbs down.
the lottery is a tax on poor people.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
Well, that's why I like it.
Well, I feel like the city makes a lot of money off the lottery. It was
The city? You mean the
Stan-
state?
No, I think Stanley was saying like how he makes a lot off of the.
Yeah, but it's all like I think the Powerball is the same, but each state depending on where it's won at, right?
Yeah.
Even that, and it's like the Virginia lottery and stuff building. I think he. Puts
So how did they
See,
make
here's the
money
thing.
off the lottery? Is it taxed? If the
Yeah,
winnings
I'm
is
pretty sure
taxed?
I
it's
think
tax.
I think it's the taxes.
Legally, I don't think gambling should be outlawed or anything like that. Like, I think playing the lottery, playing these games, it's like, yeah, if you want to do that with your money, you should be allowed to do that. However, I don't think it helps. I think it makes a lot of situations
What about
worse.
sports gambling?
Yeah, same thing.
You think it should be just legalized?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Well,
I
it
mean-
pretty much is like mostly.
I mean, obviously, there shouldn't be gaps where people can abuse the system, but
How would they abuse it?
All
the-
gambling should be encouraged.
like the, what is the baseball tournament called? The World Series? Yeah, the World Series.
What do you mean abuse it?
The World Series was fixed. Back.
Yeah, but that was a team cheating. It wasn't
Yeah, the
someone else
Astros
fixing
cheated.
it.
They didn't like.
That's one
That
time.
wasn't someone else trying to get them to
They
win.
caught 'em.
That was them themselves cheating.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm sure some people on the team did like put a bunch of money on them to win.
I mean, have you guys ever seen the Virginia Lottery building downtown?
Mhm.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't it catch on fire like 2 weeks ago or something? I saw that.
I don't know anything about that, but it's big.
What you gotta say about that, Kyle?
It's like a fucking skyscraper.
When you guys turned
Yeah,
18,
yeah,
did you
it's
get a
huge.
lottery ticket?
I got one or two, you know. And I
God,
think-
what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing?
No. I saw once before.
I've never played the lottery. Like, I've never bought a lottery ticket.
Yeah, I never have either.
I'm not against it legally speaking,
have.
but I don't think it's a very smart thing to do.
Well, it's completely part of the law. So as far as I'm concerned.
The what?
Well, the law. The law. We've all seen the law once or twice.
That yeah,
One too
Some-
many shots, he's gone.
No, some more than others.
that's not the shots.
Dead air.
Kyle's confused.
Let's get the ball rolling. Hey, let's get the ball
Let's
rolling.
get the ball-
Indiana Jones style. Temple
I
of
wanna
Doom. Let's
say,
get the ball rolling.
What is the number one song? If me, anyone else wants to listen to, what's the one?
What do you mean?
I got a question for everybody.
Yes.
This isn't about music.
Today, since you woke up, what is the biggest concern you've had on your mind? Worry.
I went to PetSmart to get some new filters for my aquarium, and this lady was chasing a parakeet that escaped out of its cage. One of the workers at PetSmart, and I felt so bad for her because she had an 18-inch like net and was trying to capture this fucking thing flying around in that.
Penis.
She was flying around in the rafters, and she was trying to catch it.
I went to PetSmart and I saw this woman with an 18-inch penis, and
And
I
her
felt
dog.
so bad for her.
She just dragging it around.
She was just dragging it around the store. I felt so like, I thought it was an animal at first.
So the net that she had looked like one of those ones that you fish just shit out of your pool, you know, in your backyard. And she was just trying to capture this poor little parakeet that for 5 minutes of its life had experienced true freedom.
Well, I think the
And I've been worried about that, you know? I don't know
question I
if
was
it's...
asking was kind of like politically. Today, what has been like your biggest thought? You know, it's like concern.
Who's this?
You're asking a lot of us. We're pretty simple-minded, man.
Hey,
We're a couple
I'm saying
troglodytes.
like
Speak
if,
for yourself
if you've
there.
been stressed out today about like what's going on in life, what is it?
Well, I mean,
No.
I don't know if I go politically, but just like,
No.
It's like
I think this is a good question.
Let him answer it then.
like,
What the
you,
fuck?
You wake up and
No.
you're stressed about something. You know?
No, it's good.
You know, it's a good question.
it's just
But yeah,
like to make sure whatever happens
hey, Hunter,
politically.
get in there. Come on.
To make sure whatever happens politically that like the civil unrest kind of stops and people just shut up a little bit and go on with their lives. I don't know.
Hey, whoa. We can't talk about that. We can't talk about that.
You gotta get a little
we can
more
talk about
into depth about that.
Can I answer this one?
Why?
Because that's a really good question. That's a really good question. And I think all of us experience what it feels like to be stressed at life. Stressed at life. What that means to me,
Kyle, what's the most stressed you've ever been in your life?
I will tell you. You know, I recently thought it would be really responsible to do full-time school on the internet and full-time at work. That means 9 to 5. That is what that work week is.
You should turn down this music.
Did you finish all that schoolwork that you had to do on Monday?
No, I didn't. So here's
Took a
here's the
Big
thing.
old Adderall though.
Ooh.
I
Still
did.
didn't help him.
Ooh. Fuck. Who hit you
Let
up?
me tell you something. It's not the answer. It's not. It's not the answer. Sometimes
Kyle, you paying for your credits? Your tuition?
it's a tough one. I mean, it's
Well, it's a yes or a no.
Is your parents
I'm
helping you?
paying for half.
Okay. So if you're
My
taking
parents are
all,
paying for
full
half, I'm paying
time,
for half.
that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, that's the way it's been set up. And it upsets me. Okay, so if I can just express to you for just a minute. It's very stressful. Do not do full-time school and full-time work. It is a tough choice to make.
There's no time to do your homework.
There's
Now-
no time.
Now imagine
There's
if you're
no-
raising a little baby as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And that's my
That'd
life.
be very hard.
What if you're raising a big baby?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's even harder.
That's
More food,
Big fat
more diapers.
baby.
That's even harder.
Stinky baby?
Yeah.
That
Stinky
Hey,
peaky
whoa,
baby.
whoa, whoa.
What do you think Diva would
We
have
gotta
to
think
say
about all the
this?
single mothers raising big fat stinky babies.
What would Diva say?
Going to school and working full time.
I go to school. I work full time,
And I raised 2 big
I
fat
raised-
stinky babies.
Could you imagine?
I have
All right,
a big stinky family
Hunter.
to take care of.
Hunter, I don't know if you've ever had this experience. Dan, you probably have. At VCU, I've had a couple of classes where a woman brought in her child, a baby, either a baby or a toddler.
She whips her tit out and starts breastfeeding.
No, but usually it's like a crib kind of, not crib, a little hand carriage thing where they sit on the end of the row and they rock it. And I always felt horrible. I was like, man, I bet that's so hard. But listening to Kyle, she had nothing going on, honestly, in comparison.
I felt okay about it.
Daniel, didn't someone in your class have a seizure in the middle of your lecture and just fall on the ground? And everyone just kind of stood around and didn't know what to do?
It was outside the class, yeah.
That's
Someone had a
scary.
seizure.
Well, I think the real question I was trying to ask earlier is, were you told something where you really had to think today about
No.
what you were told? Anybody?
It sounds like you have something.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly,
We
Gabe,
gotta get with the chest.
You keep bringing
I'm
it up.
asking
Yeah.
questions.
you're
man, 'cause
you're
it's-
casting your net, and you're just gonna catch yourself, my
What?
friend.
If someone told you something today.
I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
It's a
Thank you.
little
Yeah,
Here
we
we go.
should have just
Finally.
asked
I
this.
mean, it's not anything crazy. So I got in a car accident Tuesday, and my car,
That's so hot.
you know,
So fucking hot, dude.
I love that.
so I made
Car
my car
crashes are
accident
so
Tuesday,
sexy.
It's excellent.
and I was waiting
Turned
for the city tow company to come tow my car away.
Yeah.
And they're like, "No, man, it looks fine. Like, I think you can drive it away." I'm like, "What the fuck you mean?"
Where was it parked?
Strawberry and Broad
So
Street.
right, okay, it was still there.
Yeah, it's still there. It just got towed today. But I mean, they wanted me to drive with no back license plate. My whole back right side,
Bumper.
bumper, tail light was completely shattered.
Wow.
I'm like, no, I can't drive it like this. And they bullshit me for a while, and then I finally was like, you need to get it towed to a collision place. So I got towed to a collision place today.
Do you know the towing company?
I don't know the towing company, but my insurance is USAA.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
So
a
have you like dealt a claim with them and stuff, or what?
Yeah, I did the first day, and they still have not heard back from the guy that wrecked the 2 cars.
that's good.
If he even has car insurance or anything.
So what was the accident? Where were you?
Tuesday.
Daniel, listen
about
to
12
episode
o'clock.
2 of the
Yeah,
Unit
there's
podcast.
Yeah, I
This
explained
is
it.
all
But
episode
you know
2.
what?
Quick
Let's
recap.
dive
No,
deeper into
no.
it.
So I'm heading east on Broad Street
Okay.
this way,
Uh-huh.
and I go to make a turn on Strawberry Street,
Yeah.
which is like you turn Broad Street, you come right to Strawberry
Yeah,
Street,
yeah.
and he's heading west on Broad Street, and all of a sudden he cuts over the median. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I turn on Strawberry Street, and he comes up behind me. I'm going like 15 miles an hour, and he hits me from the back.
Whoa.
Makes me do a 180. I'm like, what the fuck? He hit me hard.
Yeah.
And I continue to watch him. He runs a 4-way stop sign.
Kyle, that was so fucking disrespectful.
Total? Total?
He runs a 4-way intersection, hits somebody else, T-bones them
Jesus.
really, really badly. Goes another block, stops in the middle of Monument Avenue.
Wow.
It's really crazy, man. It's traumatizing.
So we have a 6th member of
He
the
was, like,
podcast today that's
high
brought to you
blood
by the
pressure or
radio
some
station
shit.
host of some random fucking radio
whoa,
station.
hold on.
Bang, bang,
Wait,
bang.
so
Come on, go out.
Gabe, are you expecting once the insurance goes through to like, is your car gonna be totaled? or what?
I think so because it definitely there's damage to the frame of the car.
So do you think you're getting the full value of the car back? Like when
Yeah,
that
but it's
transfer-
not very much.
Like what, $2,000? Less than that?
Probably less.
Probably around $2,000 maybe. Hopefully, that's
And-
what I'm hoping.
So you keep the car and you get $2,000? Is that?
Oh yeah, I definitely am probably gonna keep the car to sell for parts because a lot of people want those parts.
So then ultimately it'll be a blessing because you were about to sell it for around a.
Well, I was already
cost.
thinking of it. Yeah, because I was already trying to sell the
Yes,
car.
thank you, old man, for, giving my neck whiplash.
Hey, come on.
Yeah. It was definitely fucked up, and I don't know if he was actually like messed up on drugs or they were saying his blood sugar possibly could have been messed up.
Blood
change
sugar
direction.
or blood pressure? Because he said both.
Both, probably.
Is
Well,
it not
white
the same
guy.
thing?
Old,
No, blood
They're not the
sugar is like
same.
diabetic. That's when your blood
I
sugar.
think
is
I think they were saying the blood sugar definitely.
Okay, so it was like a diabetic. Okay.
So let's change course. Has anyone been ever in a jury? Have you guys ever
No.
gotten one of those?
No.
I'm like dreading the day. I think Daniel, haven't you been in a jury?
Come on, let's hear about it.
Yep.
What was that like?
What was that?
Hey,
You want to hear about that?
respect.
I'm talking into the mic. It took all day to hear this court case, and then once we did, we made a decision on it.
Can you talk about it?
What was the
Like,
court
what was it
case?
about?
How'd you feel during it?
Well, it was actually kind of exciting to be on the jury because
What?
I
Felt
got
important.
to.
The jury's your friend.
What the fuck?
Well, I was in the jury. So yeah, I guess it was my friend. But
Did you have to dress up?
no,
That's good.
I just sort of wore a button-up shirt. They told you to do that.
What was the case though?
The case was like a guy. It was like felony possession of a firearm. So he got pulled over for weed, but they only charged him with having a gun on him.
That's good.
Damn.
And
I think it's worse than weed nowadays.
Yeah.
everyone in the jury thought that was bullshit. So
Really?
we all said innocent. And
Wow.
He got off. Yeah.
What
You
is
thought
it?
it was bullshit
And-
that he wasn't charged with
Is
marijuana,
it-
but charged with a gun.
Yeah.
Is it just more than half of the jury that votes?
No, it has to be majority.
It has to be unanimous.
Unanimous, not majority.
I understand, but like, how many votes do you have to get to be
Closer, Gabe.
12.
All of them.
It's
All
a
of them.
12-member
Did-
jury.
Every single
Unanimous
person.
means, unanimous
12
means
bad
everyone has
men.
to agree on one
But
thing.
did
12 bad
be
men.
guilty? How many?
Yeah.
All of
It
them.
has to be
Unanimous.
It just has to be all of
Yep.
them, and
The
if like
decision
one does
either
not,
way-
you're guilty.
has to be guilty or not guilty. Everyone has to have the same vote.
And so, Gabe, the way it works is if one person holds out, no matter how long,
Yeah.
the jury will be.
Guilty.
no.
No, not the
It'll
jury.
be prolonged.
It'll just.
It'll go
The
on
judge will
forever.
say, "All right, get the fuck back in the room and keep going." And if
same.
they eventually get to the point where they will never make a decision, then I don't know what the term is, but basically they have to go on like a. They have to just.
Well,
the
they'll-
case is done. It's
They'll
like you can't do
postpone it
it.
for another
Yeah.
time. But if it takes too long, they sequester you.
Like sometimes I saw this one thing, this one trial, where it was like a high-profile like murder case,
O.J.
and
Jen- O.J.
the ju-
Simpson?
and the jury, only one of them opposed, and so everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
It was for like a death sentence.
Yeah.
And only one person opposed, saying he should only have life, but everyone else said it was the death penalty, and that.
Ooh, do you
sole
guys
vote
think we should
was
have
the only
death
reason.
penalty as a punishment in the United States?
Whoa. Hey, Steve, that's a loaded question. I would like to.
Loaded with what? What? Hunter, do
I
you?
was like
with
straight up
ethical
always making out with the
concerns.
mic, dude.
Yeah, Hunter, do you think we should have the death penalty in the United States?
I think so, but I don't think it should be like used as much as it is.
Hey, hey,
You want to know something interesting?
I disagree with that.
Someone who is
I
held in
disagree with that.
prison their entire life, the amount of taxpayer dollars that goes to that
It's more.
is less than the death sentence.
Why?
Because of all of the times, if you're on death row, you can appeal unlimited. And so people who are on death row just keep appealing. And so they charge the court more and more and more and more and more. And usually people on death row don't have their own lawyers, you know, it's like court appointed. So someone who's on death row will cost the American taxpayer a huge, larger amount of money than someone who's been in prison for their whole life.
So, wait, okay. So is the death sentence bad because it costs us money?
Yeah, I don't think it actually does anything. No,
Right, kill
because barely. Like the state that has the most, and of the entire United States, it's Texas that has the most, if not all of the death sentences for the entire United States in the
Hey,
last
They're
50
not
years.
running out of people in
what's-
Texas though.
Wait, you know about
But
the
how is it a deterrent?
Well,
What, the death sentence?
It does nothing. Like 50 people, that's it.
Yeah, it's not a deterrent. No.
It does nothing. It just wastes money.
Is the purpose of death
They
sentence?
should use the death sentence for people like Osama bin Laden when they hung him, but not for just your
We did not hang Osama bin Laden.
Saddam Hussein.
but-
Sorry.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wasn't Saddam Hussein
All
the
right.
actual president of Iraq at one point?
Yeah.
Like legitimately elected?
Yeah.
And we hung his
hey,
ass?
let's
Alright.
backtrack.
We
this.
didn't hang him.
Let's
Yeah, we
backtrack.
did.
did.
Hey, come
The
on.
Iraqi people did.
All right, hey, side conversation. Side conversation or nothing. All right. So listen to me. We all got buddies in high places.
Not really.
My thoughts exactly. Okay. So, imagine this.
Ow, what the fuck?
Imagine this.
Imagine you clearing your throat into the mic a fifth time.
We all got 3 grenades. Whoa. And then we see what okay.
What's that to do with high profile buddies? Do you ever remember saying that?
Profile buddies, the grenades.
Imagine if we had 3 grenades right now. What would you do with those 3 grenades?
Hunter, you've thrown a grenade, haven't you?
What would you do with these?
When you pulled the pin,
Grenades.
what did that feel like?
Like,
Fuck, right? You're like,
scary
oh
as
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, so
How far do you have to throw it for it to be considered safe?
Well, like we would throw it in like a big like concrete like dome essentially, like it was like below you and underground.
Okay,
kind
okay.
of. But like the thing that I didn't realize with grenades is when they explode, it's one of the loudest things you'll ever hear. Like
Really?
Yeah, like
It fucks you up,
like
your ears.
You know when something's so loud that you feel it, like in your
Sure.
like a loud bass, like you feel it in your chest.
Yeah, yeah,
like you're in
okay.
a car. It's like that. Like when it explodes, it's like, zoom, and like you just feel it in your chest, and it's like such
And that's
a,
just from a frag grenade.
yeah. So like
Jesus.
when I see that in movies and stuff, they don't actually show how loud and powerful that shit is.
Yeah, I mean the human body is really bad. What the fuck? The human body is really bad at handling decompression and that kind of pressure from explosions. And movies make it sound like, oh, you're fine, dude.
Dude, and
want
not
the,
only
cough
grenades,
cup.
but like fucking just guns in general.
Okay.
Like if you're right next to a rifle,
Mm-hmm.
like an M16 shooting, it's loud. It's ear
From that
piercing,
bu-
dude.
yeah.
It's like
First row.
it'll leave your ears ringing bad. So like I can only imagine these people that are like involved with school shootings, like in an inside environment with like concrete walls and stuff. Dude, it has to be deafening.
Do you think that
People couldn't hear shit. There's no way.
those shooters had earplugs? I don't think so. I don't think they did.
Probably not.
No, I would doubt that they would have the foresight for that. Dude, don't forget your earplugs when we shoot up this school.
But not even for the person shooting, but especially the person that's receiving it and
Yeah,
like
okay.
around it. You know, it's super loud.
Dude, thank you for receiving my bullet.
Yeah. You're welcome.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. It's just so ludicrous.
Guys, war is fucked up.
No.
Yeah, bruh.
No.
No, it's good.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I like war.
Hunter, do you
I like the war. I
Playing
like
the
death
meat puppets
sentences.
is good.
Hunter, what's the largest caliber you've ever shot?
You shoot a
7.62.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're a pussy.
It's like in a machine gun.
That's an AK-47.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the same rounds we use in like our 240, which
Okay.
is like a big machine gun.
Yeah.
The belt fed shit.
Okay. Is the round like this big?
It's like that.
Oh,
And they're belt fed. And every fourth or fifth round is a tracer round.
okay. Really? So you can just keep track. You can see where it's
Yeah,
going.
like while you're like like you'll see like the fourth round, it'll be like a glowing green or glowing red.
Yeah, it's like some
Wait,
fucking
is
phosphorus.
7.62 bigger than a 50 caliber?
No.
What's 50 in proportion to 7.62?
Like a 50 cal is like the whole casing and round is like
What?
that
Eight
probably. No, it's probably like that.
It's fucking huge. It's
and
like
then
this
7.62
big.
is probably like that, something like that.
But okay, what does the 50 come from? Like, put it in terms of 7.62. Like,
it's the amount of gunpowder in the size of the actual round itself. Like, it's just bigger.
Everything's bigger.
So you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Well, what do you asking?
Don't blame him. Ask the question better,
Like, are you
jackass.
comparing a 7.62 and a 50 cal? I got one.
Fuck you. 7.62 in proportion to 50 caliber. Like 7.62 when it's written out, it's 7.62, right?
Yeah.
When I see 50 caliber written out, it's 0.5.
I think it's.
So what?
I mean, honestly,
the
I
measurement?
don't really know how to explain it, to be honest.
Forget it.
Yeah.
7.62 is
I can't explain it
for
the way
millimeters,
you
right?
need
It's
it.
all in millimeters, right?
I
Yeah,
got.
but I don't really understand how. Like.
I got a
to be
question
honest.
to throw us off the topic here.
Please do.
When you first woke up this morning, what did you first think?
Dude, this is like, why is today so important that we have to document everything
Because
we first did today?
That's what you're
What
thinking
else
about
you
the
got?
most today.
When I first woke up this morning, I thought about how I should have slept more.
When I woke up this morning, the first thing I thought was, fuck, I left all the lights on and I have to piss. Like, I
What do
didn't...
you-
Yes, I needed to piss. That was one of my first.
Right,
thoughts.
like...
You didn't have
the thing-
any
the thing that-
answerings to your dreams or
Nah,
anything?
the thing that
Oh, no,
pisses
I
me
don't
off
dream,
is
dude.
when I wake up and I realize I didn't prep, quote unquote, for bed. Like I didn't just... Like, I just laid down watching a video thinking I wouldn't fall asleep, and then I did. And then I wake up in the, like, at 4 a.m., and I'm like, fuck me. Now my sleep has been ruined because I didn't go to bed properly or some shit
Isn't
like
it so
that.
bad when you wake up and your phone is like not charged?
I know.
Yes.
It's the worst fucking
Because you're
thing.
just-
And then you have
using it all
something to do,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh fuck, it's not charged.
Like work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was not the answers I was looking for.
What answers are you looking for, Gabe?
Yeah,
Just
give us
deep
your answer.
answers, man.
Kyle, are
Just
you like Robin
your
Williams from like Good
dreams.
Morning Vietnam? You're just like DJing this shit, man.
I know you think about your
Yeah.
dreams when you wake up.
Dude, I don't always dream.
I dream
Do you
almost
dream
every night.
every single time?
I dream every night.
I rarely
Not
dream.
necessarily, but you think about stuff when you're
Dude,
right
I
when
have
you
some
wake
fucking
up.
vivid dreams, man, every night.
I dream every night, but I don't remember them.
Oh, I didn't say
Yeah,
I
I'm
remembered
the
them. I just
same
meant I
way,
know
but
I
it's
dream every
like-
night.
Even if they do, they're not
You,
important to
you
me.
think about
Agreed.
something when you first wake up. I think so. I mean, at least me.
What? The bottom of this discussion is, what did you
I
first
don't-
think of this morning?
Honestly, I don't remember, but
Oh, okay.
I was
Come
just
on,
wondering,
Gabe.
man. Like, you know, you dream. And
You know what I want to know from each one of you?
What?
What's number one on your bucket list? Just like short, not even something that's you know is unattainable. I mean something you actually have an idea of doing.
I have to think about that one.
For me, it's going to the Mojave Desert in Zion and just going out west and being able to just see those places. I've never been further west than Nashville, Tennessee. So I would
I've been
love
west
to go to
of
California and the deserts in Nevada and just
Yeah,
see some of those
never been
parks.
That'd be cool.
Like, that's the most attainable thing that's on my bucket list that I want to know.
It's crazy that North America has deserts and stuff in it. You know, I've never seen them at all.
Right, exactly. I
It's
would
hard
love
to
to go see that.
comprehend.
Like the Joshua Tree National Forest. That would be so fucking cool. You know why they call them Joshua trees?
Because Joshua has.
What?
Speak into the mic.
He's letting the music talk for him. Why are they called Joshua trees,
yeah,
Kyle?
Joshua
This
trees.
existential question. Kyle is
Why do they
going-
call them Joshua trees? Then?
So, the largest group of Americans to settle out west were the Mormons in the Utah area. And when they went out there, they named those trees because all of their branches point up like this, very characteristically. And they named them Joshua after their leader because it's like they're praying up to heaven. Joshua, their guy.
What about the Donner Party?
Don't know about that.
The Mormons that cannibalized themselves.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. They were on the Oregon Trail and they got lost. They missed the mark by like 2 weeks and then they were snowed in for like, what, 4 months or
Do you,
something
know why they ate themselves?
to survive.
They had to resort to that because they didn't accept Native Americans giving them food.
No fucking way.
Yeah, the local Native Americans gave them food and they rejected it. 'cause
What
they were-
fucking dumbasses.
And then they ate each other.
I can't believe that. I didn't know that. I knew about them eating each other right from the Oregon Trail.
I mean, I can't say that I can't blame them, right, guys?
Well, you like you like some
of you are looking
sauteed
pretty
ass?
tasty tonight.
Yeah.
What are you guys scared of?
Whoa!
Drowning.
Hey, whoa! We're gonna have it.
Huh?
You guys know about a can of worms that size? One time?
Yeah.
What the?
Well, you guys just better watch out.
So what are you scared of?
A can of worms that size.
A can of worms?
It's just me.
Yeah, just you.
All right, Kyle, what are you actually scared of?
Being lonely, being alone, isolated,
Yeah.
isolation.
Yep.
That's what Kyle's scared of. Yeah.
So, Gabe, for me, it's anything related to drowning. I've seen so many movies where, like, characters, they drown, and then I saw that movie Poseidon as a kid,
Yeah.
where, I forgot the fucking actor's name, where he's pressing the button to turn the rotors, and he's drowning as he's doing it, and he's, like, flinching and
Oh, yeah, imagine.
contorting his face, and that scarred me, and ever since then, I've just always thought, like, drowning is the worst fucking way to go.
Definitely scary.
Oh yeah.
It's like you get so desperate you breathe in for air. And
Yeah.
It's fucking water.
Yeah.
Scary.
I mean, so that's like the most feared way to die. But realistic fears, like everyday fears, I would say right now, because of my car, like getting into an accident. After you were talking about it, so my car,
Scary.
the seatbelt is really fucked up for the driver's seatbelt, and it pops open every 5 minutes. Like I'll be driving and it just decides to shoot out. And I'm really afraid, like,
Yeah,
if I get
that's
into an accident on my way to work, like, I'm fucked, man.
Well, you're probably not going that fast to work, are you?
I'm like 65, dude. It doesn't
Are
matter.
you on the highway?
Yeah, on the
Oh,
highway.
65, you're fucked.
Yeah. So I've been looking at getting a new car, and I'm saving up for one.
Would
I
you
drive 80 miles an hour to work.
It's easier to get a new car than fix that fucking seatbelt. I've tried so many times.
I drive up 95, 80 miles an hour.
Wait, taking 95, you said?
Yeah.
Dude, you're a badass. 80, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Fucking 95 is definitely that fast lane.
I gun it in that left lane on 95.
Yeah, man. People do it too.
So here's a question, Dan. Do you just do it now because it's the way you drive, or is it because you're just late to work or something? Like, do you save the speeding for being late to work, or do you do it all the time?
If I'm late to work, I definitely speed more.
Yeah, me too.
Like I go over 80.
I probably don't go over 80.
80 is my
I touch
standard.
80, and then I'm like, slow down, speed racer.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about California, specifically San Diego. The speed limit is 65.
Yeah.
But everyone, not just the speed or the fast lane, everyone goes 85. I'm not kidding. Like that's the flow of traffic. It's crazy.
They have to get to where they're going.
I know.
What do you guys think about that Richmond tank guy? Did you hear anything about that, Hunter?
I think that's one of the coolest things that happened in a while.
Yeah,
That's
we're talking about
what we-
statues.
Yeah,
that should be on the
that's
fucking
yes,
statue.
yes,
it's the
it's
Richmond
all-
tank guy.
Yeah, Steven.
Yeah,
you are
absolutely.
Right, man. That should be.
I like a tank
a
statue.
fucking tank with that guy hanging out the top of it, just like
Absolutely.
just smoked spice or whatever before.
Dude,
So someone in the Monument 10K
back when
last
the
year
news was
dressed
fun
up.
to look at,
Yeah.
and not just like.
Gabe, in the 10K last year, someone dressed up as the tank guy. Like he built a cardboard tank, and
he
it
was
was like
running with it?
it was built on overalls, like suspenders,
Definitely.
and he was just running with it out of
What do
cardboard.
you guys remember that guy with the TV head that was putting
Yeah,
TVs on people's porches? and
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a short-lived thing.
Ryan knew that guy.
No way.
He thinks it's Ian.
No way.
He thinks it's Ian.
Who's Ian?
The CRT
Ryan's
boy.
old roommate.
Yeah.
Ian,
No.
When he lived there by the
Oh,
big
the weird-
top
No, that's
man.
bullshit.
Ryan would say that shit.
Ryan
live
would.
by that.
No, it's bullshit.
Ryan
It's
would say
bullshit.
that.
It's still
I knew
bullshit.
Ian.
Ian was in a band called These Manic Seas or something, and the main singer, which was him for a time, had like a TV for a head, and they were in Richmond.
Even so, I've seen.
Nah.
I'm just saying, could be Ian.
Ian defies.
I mean, Kyle, would someone look at you and think that you're someone that would go and pee on the Starbucks front door or throw eggs at a Mercedes dealership?
Yeah. Fuck Starbucks. Fuck capitalism.
Alright,
on myself.
alright.
How about that?
So what do you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about the real stuff?
Okay, well, hold on. So we
Talk
got.
about
The Starbucks
how you
peeing
were feeling
story.
when you did
Hey,
that.
Kyle, remember?
Yeah, he
Don't
doesn't-
talk over
He
everyone.
doesn't know the Starbucks.
I don't know the story.
All right. So here we have it.
Tell it normally.
I was probably 20 at the time.
Wait. Back up.
I was 20 at the time,
Yeah.
This wasn't that long ago. It was only like 2 years ago.
Yes.
which is exactly 2 years ago.
Shit.
20. I was 20 at the time. I don't know. I just had a fun night. I went 1-2, and I drove home. And on my way home,
On the
I
Huguenot
inevitably
Bridge.
have to cross the Huguenot Bridge.
Yeah.
Right before the Huguenot Bridge is a Starbucks. Right as I'm coming up to it, I have to go pee. It comes in my mind. And I just think, well, you know what? I want to live life to the fullest.
Jesus Christ.
I parked my car right before the Huguenot Bridge.
Before you continue, this is, admittance of a crime.
I'll accept it. I'll accept the consequences.
Almost like
I'll accept the consequences.
what are you?
I will
child-
accept the consequences.
You allegedly urinated.
Yeah,
on
say
the
allegedly.
Starbucks door.
Yeah.
I am allegedly a fool.
Wow.
No, you are a fool. You allegedly.
I am
Pee near
alleged.
a playground. What do you
This
call
is a
it?
That's
mythological
legally- it's legal
creature
to
that
be
I
a
have
fool.
never met before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what
And so
I
moving forward,
You park.
this mythological creature had parked right on the right side of the Huguenot Bridge.
Right before it.
It was in the middle of summer, so
what
it was
time?
hot.
What time was it?
I'd say 12:30.
There's like
AM.
there's like trees over there. You could
12:30
have just
AM.
gone in the
You
trees.
put it around your head, right?
You could have
yes.
gone right where
Come on,
it was.
you guys want to listen to the story or not?
Yes.
I ran to the door, grabbed my button down, took it off, wrapped it around my head,
Like a turban.
ran up to the front door of Starbucks and whipped out my willy and pee-peed all over the front door. I pee-peed.
Can you imagine what the first employee opening up the next day had to fucking go through?
It might have
didn't
been
notice.
nothing.
Yeah,
might
but
not
you
even
didn't
notice.
Dude, the smell for sure.
No, I
Would've
don't
noticed.
My pee-pee doesn't have much smell.
I can tell.
There's homeless people
They're
over there
down-
sometimes, so
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Blame it
I
on
just
them.
thought it was a homeless person.
That's pretty far fetched.
all you know is they
No,
they
they're-
would have
they're over
smelled
there.
it and they would have looked at the cameras and they
Yeah.
would have saw Kyle's ass up there fucking
Kyle's
peeing
shirtless
all
ass.
over the front door.
Do you know about Kyle's eggs at the Mercedes dealership?
I heard about that
You
one
don't?
too. Wait, Hunter, did you hear about how Kyle and Ryan snuck into Maymont, jumped the fence to go pet some cows?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you didn't know that one? Ryan told me that one. That was a good one. Kyle, let's hear about that one. Grandpa, tell us about
It
that
was
one.
probably around
It was last summer.
last summer. I got nothing to tell y'all. It's nothing. Honestly, that story is nothing.
Well, my question is, Ryan only told me you guys jumped the fence to Maymont, which is, a petting zoo, essentially in a public gardens.
You know what? I hate to say
And you
it.
jumped and you go pet a
not
cow,
even
but
worth-
what-
it's not
but what
worth
else
the
happened?
story. It's not worth the story.
But what else happened?
Nothing.
So you just jumped the fence, pet a cow, and then left?
Yes. It's
Okay.
a lame story.
All right,
I have no
that's what I
passion.
wanted to hear. I thought
I
it
have
was
zero
more to
passion
it.
toward that story. All right, thank you all for coming down to K-Man's House of Fun.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Goodbye.
See y'all.